these blasters!
My name is Alice.
Alice, how nice to see you again.
What the hell is going on here?
We have you under our control.
They used me to perfect the virus. Everyone I've ever known. Everything I've ever done is being used against me. Now they can manipulate the world.
We've taken over New York, Moscow, Tokyo. This is humanity's last stand. The beginning of the end.
I'm gonna kill you.
Good luck. You'll need it.
Resident Evil Retribution. So Resident Evil Retribution takes place directly after Resident Evil Afterlife, and Alice is on the boat shooting the Umbrella Corporation as they come down at her. She wakes up in a somewhat virtual simulation with a somehow back to life Carlos Oliveira, a deaf daughter named Becky. She comes back to life to see Wesker's still alive even though he died in the last movie like 5 times. Then a newcomer, Ada Wong, comes in to tell her all these memories were implanted and to show her that there is a new resistance team that Wesker has formed, like that would ever happen. And Alice has to go through this underground facility and Umbrella to 4 different levels through the simulations of Moscow, Suburbia, and Tokyo, and New York. There's literally nothing that has to be said about the plot because this movie is terrible. I hate this movie. I love the Resident Evil games. These movies are not survival horror movies. Who in their right mind ever thought that Resident Evil would be a good war movie? Retribution and covered on bullshit. Oh my god, that I hate this movie. There is no story in this movie. To Paul W.S. Anderson, zombies don't shoot machine guns. I don't know how many times that people have to say that, but zombies don't do that shit at all. Don't get me talking about the 3D because you know what happened to those glasses that I just did earlier too. It sucked. 3D! Moving on from that, there is no character development in these movies. Alex is just a one-dimensional character who happens to run into characters from the Resident Evil universe. But the characters don't act like the characters. They're just stereotypical actors playing these characters that you know and love. I was excited to see Leon Kennedy in this movie. He is my favorite Resident Evil character of all time. Did they get him right? Of course not. They got some stereotypical Estonian person to play as him. And what did he do? He him up. Oh, good job. The action sequences are absolute shit. It's not real at all. And this final fight scene, Rain, yes, spoiler, Rain does come back even though she gets shot in the head in the first movie. She's a spin kick to Alice and she flies like 10 feet back. And don't get me started with the direction by Paul W.S. Anderson. Here's what I have to say to him. F you. All the cinematography is absolute shit. Resident Evil is not a war movie. It's not a war game. It's survival horror. If this movie does well at the box office, I've heard they're gonna make another one. I'm going to go ape shit if this movie does do well. The experience in the theater I went to was absolute horror shit. These two parents took their little kid to see this movie. What kind of parent would take their kid to see this movie? The mother was like, how is it 3D? I was thinking, you took your daughter to see this movie for the 3D. If you're gonna take her to see a 3D movie, take her to see Finding Nemo. It's a much better movie in 3D than this piece of shit was in 3D. There's this guy that stood up, went to the side of the theater and used his phone to talk. Not only was this movie terrible, but the experience only added to that stain of a movie I saw. The spoiler alert, they introduced the Las Plagas parasite from Resident Evil 4. And if you guys know what that is, it's just one of those things where you grow tentacles out of your mouth, right? You don't rejuvenate from the Las Plagas. And how is Carlos Oliveira back? I thought I saw him get blown the up to shreds in Extinction. Watch this! to God, his skeleton would have decayed by now. I am a film buff and a game lover. This movie was not good at all. This was a piece of shit on wheels. As soon as the movie ended, I literally got up out of my seat and I just walked out going, piece of shit. Who writes the script for these movies too? The acting is so atrocious. All the lines are delivered so poorly, blandly, and so just shitty to a whole new level. Overall, Resident Evil Retribution is another shit stain and a shit stain of a franchise based off of a video game franchise that I grew up with, and my childhood is getting raped yet again by a motherfucker known as Paul W.S. Thank you, because I'm going to give Resident Evil Retribution a 0 out of 5 stars. It is definitely the worst movie I've seen this year, without a doubt. So comment down, let me know below of what your favorite Resident Evil game is, or your favorite Resident Evil character is. Now I'll see you guys next time.
Do it. Do it. Do it.